We're now live. Hello, everybody. We're live. Look at us being live.
Yay!
We're trying to get ourselves organized today.
Live!
Not doing a very good job of it, but we're trying. There we go. Wasn't there another view where we could well, I don't know if I like that one as much.
There was
I guess
another
this
good one.
Yeah, I thought there was another one that was not that one. I'm just going to keep pushing buttons until this works. That's the one. That's the one we wanted. Because then we got full screen on you, and I'm not doing anything yet. But I had some ideas. But it requires me to sort through stuff. So, yeah. I saw your shelf people thing. I was just going to say that those people were really selfish. I just, wanted you to know that. Yep. Oh, we need music.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray. Do we need minimal house music? It'd be a small house, not a very big house.
That would work for me. This can come down like that. I think that will look nicer. It's been an interesting week. So how was your 5 days of cold?
Are you talking to Ray or me? I guess both of us, because Ray's out on the Siberian steppe almost, so also very cold.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. It's been okay. Last night, I don't know. It was pretty rough. I was talking to a friend, and I got the shivers, and then I just all kinds of cramps. It was really weird. So I was gonna go hang out with Bob and buddies. But yeah, I don't know. I think there is something wrong. Hey, Brent. We do. We have a extreme quacking. We are quacking.
Been discovered?
Yeah. It's getting warmer.
Wait!
If it gets warmer out in Mongolia, then I call it good. That's what I say.
Yeah, we're gonna try to shoot for a more regular Friday stream.
Yep.
But we'll see how that goes.
Today was a rough start for both of us. But normally, it's not always cold. No, I assume that it is, the weather in Mongolia is much like it is here, where if you're not from here, you think it's always snowing and always terrible, but in real life, of course, it's perfectly normal half the year and perfectly normal.
So I'm trying to break into a new demographic for my art and kind of, I wouldn't say step away from the comic side necessarily, but I'm definitely looking for new waters.
Oh, getting back in the dating game, I gotta do that too.
Well, I think you should wait until you're in Japan.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, but I still don't want to do it. Like, but you're absolutely right. That is exactly what I'm going to do.
But yeah, on my end, I'm actually looking at, hey, maybe I should become like an illustrator for RPG content, like old school D&D, because that's where my style really would sing.
Yeah. Right, I think so too.
Everyone wants that digital painting style, but there's a few places that are stepping back and going, yeah, but we miss that old black and white inking style.
Yeah. And you've got such great cross-hatching going for your style too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've really been leaning into that as well.
Yeah. One of the things I'm thinking of doing after today, next week, is doing actual drawing, like hand drawing.
Oh, go into traditional?
Yeah, but I need to clean that part of the desk today, which is what I'm going to do today. Clean that part of my workspace, clean this part of my workspace, and set up a down-facing camera over there so that we can do that. Because I've been thinking about doing comic pages, but doing them the way I used to do them before I got this tablet, which was print out the 11 by 17 page and then ink it and rescan it.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about doing that, seeing how that feels, kind of getting an idea of whether I like that or not. So I think watching a movie with somebody on the first date is actually a great idea. It's a very neutral location. So, no, yeah, I mean, I'll just be over there in a week or two. Well, I mean, unfortunately, the sad part about this is that it's because all of this stuff in here is going to be crunched down and, thrown away, given away. all that stuff. Oh, mini golf. Mini golf. I love mini golf. It's just such a ridiculously fun thing to do. I don't know why I like it. I don't know, Ray. We may have some ideas for you here, man. Mini golf.
Do they have mini golf on the steps again? Like that's a legitimate question. Like, is that a thing on the other side of the world?
I didn't see much mini golf in Japan at all. I saw regular golf, lots and lots of regular golf, and weird driving, like driving ranges. Like they just have these multi-tiered, multi-stepped driving ranges. So your whole point was to go up onto the third floor and just hit the ball into a net. Okay. I guess it's to practice your form, but it was still like really weird.
Well, we have one of those here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I found that weird. I'm just saying, I find that weird, man. Yeah, it's not on the step. I was making jokes about how far out in the middle of nowhere you are, because you're kind of out in the cold north, if you will. But you're actually not in that cold north, and you are in a city, so at least you can. There's stuff. It's not like you're sitting in a little shack out in the middle of nowhere, ice fishing. You're actually in town, so. Although I have to say, you are closer to the Siberian steppe than we are. But I mean, you're also closer to, say, Japan than we are. So there's that. Closer to Korea.
At least right now.
At least right now, somewhere along the line, I'll be closer to Japan. There you go. Now Ray has to take us all ice fishing. Ray's probably never been ice fishing ever, but now this has now become a thing. Now Ray has to take us ice fishing. Ray's like, I've never done this before.
This is a fun little drawing that's starting to get set up. So last night, I was like, I need to draw something. I should draw. And this guy posted one of his photographs of a lake. It was beautiful, and my mind went, if you had a bunch of people camping and they're looking out on this lake and they're viewing the mountain, that would be really cool. I went, what if it
Right.
was an adventuring party? And I started building out this scene in my head. And then I hit a point which it's like, I need to go to bed.
Right.
And I'll ink this in the morning, but I have a strong view on where I want to go.
That's cool. Surprised that the rivers there can even support life. Sometimes, man, I really wonder.
But I wonder,
Yeah. I am lagging all of a sudden. Look at me lagging. One time you saw, well, maybe we just need to go out ice floating tiring. There you go. We've solved it. We now know what we're all going to do when we come visit you. What are you guys doing? We're going fishing for tires. Oh,
we did it.
okay.
We did it, Reddit. We
Right,
solved
we
the
did it. We solved
mystery.
the problem. Gosh.
But yeah, since going back top or just two, since switching over to Blue Sky, it has been so not because I found out there's two different algorithms at play in Blue Sky.
Uh-huh.
And one is just your follow feed, and then one is the discover feed.
Yeah.
But they aren't necessarily like all the other algorithms. And so it's allowed me to really kind of push where my content is going. And that change that has happened has actually been very healthy for my stuff.
Right. Allegedly, there's fish, says Ray. But Ray has never seen a person. I'm just helping. I think the discussion about the river with fish is funny. I don't know why. I'm enjoying the discussion, so there's that. Oh, the music got faster suddenly.
With a lot more cowbell.
Yeah, but nothing makes music better than a bunch of cowbell.
What this is more cowbell.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Ray, I'm not a real bar person either. Back to the dating thing. So I'm with you on that one. I know what I need to go get one of those mucus and whatever pills because I've got that mucus headache going for me.
Oof.
Yeah, I hate those.
But yeah, I've just since starting on Blue Sky, it's been very changing for me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm at almost 2K viewers right now.
nice. That
Let's
is
see,
actually
where
really
am I
cool.
currently at? I'm at 1.7.
Nice.
1.7 thousand followers.
Yep.
Like, I have like almost triple the. It has been better for me to blow up my Twitter and Facebook accounts than it was to stay. Like, and now I'm finding all of these people, I'm finding this new demographic. I'm not treading where everybody else was, and I'm starting to build a group where they're like, where'd you come from again?
Right.
Why don't I know about you?
That's awesome.
It's like I've always been here. I just didn't realize how suppressed by the algorithm I was.
So true. That's so true.
It's why when Christina was like, I'm done here. I'm going over to Blue Sky. Instantly. That's why I when she came over, I said, "Hey, I'm here. Here's Guy. I don't know
Yeah.
who else moved over. I don't know if Oi Bob or any of them moved over. But it's like, here's the Denver group. Just boom, there you go.
Right. Connected already. Already pre-built for you. I'm already posting on Blue Sky, and I think, and I know that that Can is as well. So you just need to find us.
I really like it. Yeah.
But the problem is that the restreamer here doesn't yet restream over to Blue Sky, so
That's
it'll
because they
take us a
haven't
bit
gotten.
before. And they haven't gotten there yet.
Well, part of that is they haven't put up the video stuff just yet.
Right.
Yeah, I really like Blue Sky, and like if you look for can at bluesky.com, is it can at bluesky.com?
So
I believe that's
bluesky.social.
So it's can.bsky.social is where you can find me. If you see a picture of Brigid as a little icon, that's me.
Right.
But like I post my sketches at breakfast. I post pretty much a lot of art on there. Like you can follow and keep up to date with a lot of my stuff. Oh, and I need to shake a fist at you, Guy. Fist shaking. I'm now drawing with my cats.
Oh yeah, I love my cats. Oddly, I have come to terms with maquettes because I'm like,
yeah,
because of the AI, I am like, no, I'm good with maquettes now, which is funny. I find that particularly humorous.
Yeah.
No longer having a problem with maquettes.
So, do you know what the Ennies are?
Yes, I saw the post about the Ennies. About them allowing AI. That's
yeah. Their awards for RPG creation. And it's like, you know, everybody's running into the same thing of, hey, come on, this is a computer generated thing. We don't want computer generation. I mean,
my problem is that
it isn't that we're trying to be low. You know, we're not trying to be Luddites here.
No. I feel like that's part of the dialogue we care for. You know what I mean? Like it's like they're sitting there going, well, but don't be a Luddite. I'm not being a Luddite. I no longer can do work. You know, I no longer have a career because of this. It aggravates me, things like I have to deal with, you know, Gemini and things like that being natively put in my programming. I don't want all of that. That, you know, that became an issue all of a sudden.
Well, and I heard a very interesting reason why.
Why Gemini and all of those?
Why it's suddenly being... Yeah, why they're suddenly being thrust in our face. And it makes sense when you look at it in a different light.
Oh, probably. But I'm all for this.
It's shareholders. It's the shareholders.
I guess. Yeah.
The shareholders are seeing money being flushed down the drain for AI and these companies not making money off their AI, but spending exorbitant amounts on it. And they're like, come on, guys, either let it go or
be on board.
Start making us money with it.
Yeah. I think they're hoping that we'll get addicted to it, so then they can say, "Well, we'll let you have the AI, but we'll charge you for it." You know, I think that's what they're hoping for, is people will get all addicted to it. I can't do my work without AI now, so. And of course, I'm sitting here going, I just would rather just never see AI again. But I'm okay. I mean, I say that. I'm only aggravated because, you know, I'm just sitting there kind of going, well, you know, I saw the writing on the wall for that one. But I don't think I've got a bad just smash printers. Start to worry a little bit about Ray here. Smashing printers. Printer smashing. There's a story here about smashing printers. It's like smashing pumpkins, except with printers. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think there's a lot going on. I don't think that awards places should necessarily allow AI, or if they do, it becomes its own category away from everything.
Yeah, I
You
think
know?
that's a tactical error. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's not a popular thing. It's not positive. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's.
Yeah. But it, like, I don't like the way they handled, like the Ennies handled it, where it was like, well, we asked people about it last year, and it was a checkbox hidden away on page 13, and it wasn't required necessarily to check the box, and no one checked the box, and it's entirely honorable on it. It's like, okay.
Yep.
Now you're just making excuses.
Yeah. We put a committee downstairs in the basement. You needed where the light bulbs burned out, but you needed a flashlight to see. And there was a sign that says "Beware of Tiger." But yeah. And 10 points if you guys know what I'm referring to.
But I didn't think that the tiger would would eat my face off.
All right.
Oh, this is turning into such a fun drawing.
Now they got a typewriter involved.
Oh, I've already. If you do happen to run into like an old style PDA, I am looking for one, like a BlackBerry or something like that. But I can't find any.
I don't even know if you could get it back up on network.
It still has wireless, and wireless would be fine for me. But I've hit a point where it's like,
I guess you're right.
Where it's like, you know what? I don't want companies to have access to me as much. You know? That's why I've gotten really heavily into the journaling and the writing.
Right. Right. A PDA, so personal data assistant, it was a thing that we had before smartphones. So after, when the cell phones were flip phones, hang on. Back in the day when we had not smartphones, but we would have things like a BlackBerry, which was a smartphone, but it had a keyboard on it, so you could type with your thumbs and stuff like that. But we also had like little, I almost want to say
pilots.
Yeah, like Palm Pilots and things like that, which were early versions of that stuff.
you could download apps and you could type into it and schedule things and oh my god, I am really liking this piece. But yeah, it's gotten to the point where everything is too intrusive.
Right.
Like even down to the phones are no longer just an electronic leash for your boss. It's also a leash for everything else and a will think for you machine. And I don't like that. And I've always kind of been on this edge with smartphones where it's like, you know, you're too reachable.
Right.
Oh no, am I being lost? But yeah, I'm finding that I'm too reachable. And I'm starting to back that off.
I'm really bogging the system down over here because I'm trying to send a bunch of pictures to a buddy of mine. A friend of mine had said that they've got a model that's broken and they were wondering if I knew anybody who could fix it, and I was going to send it to my buddy Ian and see if he'd be willing to do repairs on it. And he's like, I don't know, that might be out of my realm. And I'm like, I don't know, it seems pretty easy. So, but I'm downloading the pictures from one PM and uploading them to the other PM.
But yeah, it's this idea that, you know, we're hitting a point in our digital age where it's like, you know, I'm going to start backing off a little bit and going more analog. And I'm seeing that too as a trend happening a lot more, even among people younger than me.
Well, that's part of the attraction I have for, you know, printing pages back out and doing them digital or doing them analog. I mean, if nothing else, I'm enjoying the idea of, you know, returning to sort of my roots a little on that one.
Yeah.
But it definitely is prompted by this, you know, the world is all very digital now, and I'm not sure that hot on it anymore. You know?
Well, and that's what a lot of people are. I mean, that is the horror of social medias. Like, even the people who are hooked on it that are much younger than you and I are now starting to go, I want my mind back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to realize just how much time they have sunk into social media and all that.
And how much, like, your phone occupies the world. Like, I mean, I've got to say, it is amazing. I go to classes now, and I just load up OneNote on my phone and just take pictures of all the things that the teacher is putting up on the board, and just on this big PC, and organize things and write notes in between and all that stuff. And that is really cool. But also, like, you know, if you message me in the middle of class or whatever, you know, not like you do, but I'm just saying that, you know, like if you did, it would be right in the middle of my OneNote there, you know, and I'd be like, I'm trying to do the class thing or whatever. So I can kind of see the attraction.
Well, and it's disruptive. It's like, hey, look, there's a dude here. Hey, look, there's a dude here. Hey, look. Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to me.
Else. Pay attention to me. Yep. It's like my cat. My cat does that in the middle of the night. Jumps up on my chest. Hey, I know you're sleeping, but I want scritches. It's like my phone does that all the time. I know you're sleeping, but I need scritches.
We're starting to sound like the grumpy old men, you know?
I know, right? I was thinking that too. I was like, God, we sound so old. Back in my day.
Well, I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. You know what I found? It's so dumb. And yet I love it so much. An everyday fountain pen.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like a ballpoint pen, except it has a fountain tip. A fountain pen tip.
Okay.
I tried it out, and it's fun to use.
Right.
And I'm like, am I becoming that guy where it's like now I'm caring about stationery?
I really need my stationery.
Oh, guys, you should see my news.
Ray is talking about their phones not having enough storage. I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, fountain pens are nice.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at backing off my electricity usage.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
You know, particularly when you have companies like Excel trying to overcharge you for everything. And I've gotten so tired of that.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Man, I'm still just not getting started today. I like a boat horn now. We've gone from house to typewriter to now boat horn.
What do you think about this picture?
I'm liking so far. I feel kind of like it, it's got a certain amount of C.S. Lewis, Lion, the Witch of the Wardrobe vibe going for it, which is what I think you're after to some degree. I love the artwork in the original C.S. Lewis stuff. Yeah. What's a red note? Oh, Chinese TikTok. Isn't TikTok Chinese?
It is.
It's insane, huh? Okay. I'm not opposed. Oddly, I'm not as worried about the TikTok thing. I don't know. I think it's because I've kind of resigned myself to the fact that I'm being tracked all the time anyway. I'm always being tracked, so I'm kind of like, well, how's this different? You know. Ray's like, TikTok's not Chinese. Ray probably knows better than we do. I've oft learned that, man, our propaganda levels are so high now here. Gosh, I don't trust anything anymore. Trust Ray. And like, Ray's not here, so Ray might know better now. I swear.
Also, I I need to bring up this post. Let's see if I can find it. I saw a post last night that perfectly encapsulates why I draw.
Right. I agree with you, Ray. I actually, now that you mentioned that, I remember hearing about that. How like everybody moved to an actual Chinese app because they were worried about the Chinese app. Which you're right. That I now that you mentioned that.
Oh, I don't see it. That's a shame. But essentially, it was someone going, you know, the problem with like AI art is the person that wrote the prompt and they get this beautiful thing never gets the joy of creation.
Yeah.
You know, actually getting your hands in there and making the lines and figuring out how to make this look cooler, nicer, or bring more emotion. And the time that they're investing, where it almost becomes like this Zen like feel of meditation.
Right. Right.
That's really true because
Yeah.
when
That's
you're
that's
in the thick of
accurate.
it, you suddenly.
There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of drama everywhere. I don't know whether I'm burned out on the drama or fascinated by it. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, little column A, little column B.
Yeah, you're right. We got about 10 minutes left.
It's why the other day when I was asking you if Ron was on Blue Sky, was I wanted to actually start following real artists.
Right.
Or in his case, he's a writer.
He's a real
But I
writer.
wanted to follow, you know?
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I'm going to grab this box over here. Since somebody didn't want to use it, just saying. Set this box aside for my cat. Did my cat use it? No. That'll play in here, man. Totally got it.
Hey, no box shame.
Right? Just saying, brought the box out for the cat. Didn't use it. So, had this idea, which I'm gonna kind of do here. I have this. Playmates Enterprise D, which my mom gave to me a long time ago, and it was the story goes with this. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Actually, I will happily take that model. Um, the story with this particular Enterprise D is the first year that I lived on my own. I came back for Christmas, you know, as you do, and I was back for the Christmas break, or for Christmas night, you know, whatever. And Mom gives me this present, and I open it, and it's this Playmates Enterprise D. And I gave her this puzzled look. And her statement was, she said, you know, no matter how old you get, you should never outgrow playing with toys. And I was like, huh. And I thought about that. And then ever since then, I've been carrying this guy around with me. And I have another one. But the thing is that I was so kind of perplexed by it, I never put the stickers on this. And so I pulled it back out again, and I've been looking at it and thinking, well, I should clean it up and you know, do stuff, because it's got ages of dust on it. So I was like, I'll go get, because of course the sticker sheet's long gone now. So I was like, I'll go online and see if somebody's got decals. And I went online, and there's a guy on Etsy who has decals for this model. You know, he had the decals for the Playmates Enterprise D, which are more accurate than the stickers, you know, because he's got all the shuttle bay doors and stuff like that, which was not part of the original Enterprise D stuff. So I was going to order it, and I realized you could order specialized. He had specialized registries, so you could have him make a special registry. So I went on ahead and had it ordered as the USS Donna Davis. So I'm just going to name it after my mom, and the registry
There you go.
my mom's registry. I was like, because that makes sense, you know, because I already have a Playmates Enterprise D over there with Enterprise D's numbers on it, and the registry that I chose was my mom's birth date because it fits. So I was like, that's what I'll do. So I special ordered that. So now I'm going to clean this guy up. He needs to be cleaned up bad. He's in really, really lousy shape, but I think that'd be really good, because my mom passed away almost 20 years, well, over 20 years ago now, 22 years ago. And she was the one that got me really into Star Trek back in the 70s. So I think that fits more than anything. So, and then this guy will go with me places. I think that's a good homage to my mom.
Yeah.
Who gave it to me in the originally gave it to me, and, you know, everything. So I'll take it with me. And actually, the Playmates D is not actually a bad model all the way around. And, you know, pretty solid. Yeah, don't mind it. It's good shit. I took the batteries out because it's been a while, and the batteries were full of corrosive acid. Ooh, no. It occurs to me, though, his sticker sheet's probably going to have all the frickin' lifeboat stations. I have to do all the damn lifeboat stations. Lifeboat stations. That's one of those, it's irritating, but in a good way, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I have to do all the lifeboat stations. Well, that's okay, actually. If you like doing it, it's just going to be a pain in the butt.
Okay, I like this drawing. This turned out nice.
Nicely.
So the screwy thing about my signatures, I didn't always put my signature on everything, and I should have.
Yep.
And I'm reminded of back in the early days of the internet. One of the few things people would do is they would crop out the signature.
Yeah.
You know, they would, because everybody would put it in like a little small corner out away from the piece. And then I started looking at newspaper cartoonists, and they would hide their signature usually next to a character. And it would follow the contour of it. So I started doing that. So now
Right.
you can't crop out my signature.
That's nice. Yep, you can blame my mom for it.
Wow, we have 3 minutes left.
We do. We have 3 minutes left. Earth's magnetic pole is on the move. They're saying.
Again? But that trick never works.
But it's like cooking now. Like between 1950 and the year 2000, it only moved like 10 or 11 miles. But since the year 2000, it's moved something like 100 miles or something ridiculous.
Wow.
It's really moving. Yeah.
Well, I gotta hop off. I got stuff I have to do today.
Yeah, I'm going to go to a lunch with buddies here in a few minutes. So I'm going to hop off too. It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Brent. Good to see you, Ray. We'll see you all next Friday. And we'll get on here. We're trying to get on here at 10 and run from 10 to noon. So we didn't do that today, but that's just because we didn't get organized early enough. So cool. Anyway, I will see you guys all later. And
Bye.